Alright, I believe dice are in here. Yes. High roll okay? Or do you want to do even or odd?
Yeah.
Those are some
monster dice.
7. Well, I will be on the play.
Alright. These are incredible. Alright.
I'm gonna mulligan.
I will as well.
You need tokens. You have tokens.
I will have tokens.
You have what kind of? Jeremy.
Alright. Yep.
I'm gonna keep.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Marginal 7 into unkeepable 6.
Tokens.
We should have what you need in here.
I think so. Gonna need that, like, standard Jace token copy.
Yeah, it's just a regular Jason Castaway, but with the eyes punched out.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have the star hole puncher. Punch.
So we got.
Alright, I'll keep this.
One person with these things.
Okay, stress.
Alright, we'll give it a couple more minutes.
I'll leave that untitled.
I'll leave mine also.
Alright. Guiltleaf Palace, revealing Elvish Mystic, and then I'll cast Elvish Mystic. You're good.
See the Guilty Palace? Sure.
You're good.
Yeah, there's 2 at least.
Gonna need some elf tokens at some point.
Elf warrior tokens, yeah, they're in here.
Okay. Yeah, I saw them when I was flipping through there. They were somewhere in there.
It's just 2.
Sure. Might need the infect token at some point also. Is it in a random order or you pick? Or you pick?
I think I picked, but
in any order. Yeah. They're like really arbitrary. It's like if it's random or if you get to pick.
I think
like.
yeah, I think they've changed it.
Okay. Cabinet of Souls, naming elves. Elvish Archdruid, and then I'll pass the turn.
Yeah,
just grab it.
Like, care which dice we're using?
Nope. I think there's more black than white ones easily grabbable, so. If we have -1 counters on stuff, we'll deal with it then.
Roger.
Sure. Heritage Druid.
Sure.
I just jump that with my lands. Clan Caller.
Okay,
Blister 2.
In response, would like to company?
Sure.
Azurian Shaman to the pack. Shaman to the pack trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure. 14.
Yep. Walking Blister results.
Pass.
Okay, Magic Raptors, welcome to your first match.
Activate to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'll activate Nzuri's ability, so everything gets +3/+3 and trample.
Okay, I'm gonna respond to that.
Sure. And I have 1 green floating after activating his ability. Is there a forest in here, just for the sake of...
Sure.
Just for the sake of memory.
Cool. Gonna sack the worker to the Ravager.
Sure.
And we'll modular onto the Ballista.
Okay. So that's a 3, that's a 2.
So this goes to 3, this goes to 2. Gonna sack the Citadel to the Ravager.
Sure.
Sack the wall.
Sure.
Gonna try to deal one here.
Sure, it is 1 damage on it.
So nothing here.
Regenerate. Actually, no. I'm gonna use this mana. I'll take 1 life loss. Make green. Activate his ability again.
Okay. Gonna sack the Ravager to itself.
Sure.
Gonna try to do another one here.
I'll float 3 green. Regenerate. Slash regenerate shield.
Sure. Regenerate's fine.
So basically gets force stabbed.
Yep. The overruns are fine.
Okay. Swing for. So this is 9.
Yep. Go to 5.
Yeah, I just didn't put it down far enough.
Oh, sorry. There should be 2 more, right? So you have 2 overruns, and then these bumps. So it should be a 3.
Yes. Here you go.
Gonna deal 1 here.
Sure.
Deal 1 here.
Sure.
Play an Opal. Another Ravager.
Sure.
Gonna stack the Opal to the Ravager.
Sure.
Gonna stack the Ravager to itself.
Sure.
Gonna deal 2 here.
Sure.
Pass.
Move to combat.
Sure. Fuck there.
Sure.
Shoot 1 here.
Sure.
Shoot a second 1 there.
Sure. You take
Damage.
2, go to 1.
Go to 1.
Go.
Get it.
I had to play the game of how much damage do I want to get in that turn, and I was like, let's just try it. I mulliganed a 4-land 7 into a 0-land 6.
That is pretty rough.
I wound up being okay though, because that sky to the top was the collected company, and I was like, okay, this 5 is like better than all of those.
I was going to clean up a portion of the back office. I wanted to see what boards you needed to keep, store, or something tonight.
We get started here. Okay, players, welcome to your second round. You have 2 minutes. Go ahead and get started.
Alright.
You want the play or draw?
I will play.
You got it.
Seems good.
That makes sense. Maybe you have gemstone caverns. I've seen weirder things in Modern.
That's true. That's true. Come on.
I'll keep this. Only mildly.
That desk one exists there.
I've been liking that deck. I keep meaning to like figure out if I want to build it or not, but mock samples are like $100 each.
This is my first time playing the deck, so it's it's been good so far. Was not expecting a feature match, but that's okay.
I haven't had one in a while. I've been on 3 feature matches, and every time I've been playing a different deck.
Yeah, I was on KCI before. I like that deck a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately that one no longer exists.
I would be happy to play a feature match with that deck.
I actually have no idea how the Elves KCI match goes.
It's really good for KCI.
I've only played it twice and won one, lost one.
Okay, I think it's really good for KCI because I think that Engineered Explosives is really good against your deck.
The problem is like I actually have enough 1, 2s, and 3s. It's hard to know what to put in.
That's true, but the problem is like Engineered Explosives plus like just any little bit of disruption, I think is usually enough to slow you down. I guess it depends what you have in the sideboard, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty good for KCI.
Makes sense.
I also thought like Humans was a good matchup for KCI for kind of similar reasons. Just like matchups for EE is good. It's just unfair.
Well, EE seems better versus Humans because they have more 1 and 2 drops. They really don't have 3 drops that are relevant.
Yep, that's true.
Just be careful on them, like meddling mages, Engineered Explosives.
Yeah.
Then you have to figure out other ways to get around killing stuff.
Yeah, but like usually the first meddling mage has to name KCI. It can defend. I will keep this.
You got Scry?
Scry.
So, you know that the ChannelFireball banner that's in that room?
Yeah.
I was thinking we could run that across this whole thing.
I'll leave that on top.
Sure. Straight across the top. It'll probably hang
Guiltleaf
down.
Palace, revealing Elvish Mystic, cast Elvish Mystic. You're good.
Double it over. It'll say ChannelFireball right here, and then it'll cover all the wiring, and it'll hide
Sure.
all the ugly stuff.
Do you want here?
Sure.
How hard would it be to fix like the cabling and stuff? Very hard.
Yeah. Well,
I was told you did this one, so I wanted to see what that looks like.
So we would have to pull all 3 of these panels down. We gotta like take them completely down. They have to come down. We have to cut a little hole. We need like a hole saw right there. And then we need a ladder that's
just like play spaces.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to proceed because this is a dead board for me.
Yep. I think you're done.
If you're on the play and have the nuts, I can't really do much.
That's why we mulligan.
It's fair.
I'll be here and he can run the wire.
I mean, if I was on the play, I think I actually outpaced that.
Yeah.
But on the draw, I didn't. Because on the play, I had like turn 2 Elvish Archdruid.
Yeah, which is really hard for
yeah. It's a play draw matchup.
Yes.
I mean, if you're then you really have answered it. So have you seen these lights?
I think Mark Johnson did all of the wiring.
I've been debating on putting a Flexbot Tithing Needle in this board. I haven't quite considered if it's actually worth it or not. But this is one matchup where it definitely helps.
Yes.
But I think he did that pre.
But it's one of the things I'm trying to project. Because I'm currently running like Ravenous Trap.
Okay.
In its spot right now.
Yeah.
I found Surgicals to be underwhelming in this board, so I'm stopping with Ravenous Traps and have been much happier.
Yeah. Surgicals, yeah, they're like fine against Phoenix, but they feel pretty bad against Dredge.
So the problem is, like, normally if I need to get rid of one card, I'm probably going to get rid of their entire graveyard, like versus like Mardu Pyromancer or stuff like that anyway, so it's like, there's no point of just having a Surgical.
Yeah. At least probably people are playing less Mardu, I think.
Yeah, Phoenix kind of became the new Mardu.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be on the play.
hopefully have which would be really makes things a little easier.
It's terrible.
It is hard. I was like, oh yeah, no, that
I'm gonna keep.
I know it's over. Well, and that was, so that's why that is the way it is because the security camera has to still be able to see. Unless we can get them to move that one here. But this can be switched to like an actual like 4x5 flag. And I mean technically it needs to be up here.
Sure, I'll keep this.
The original one that I
Strike.
had
Leave that on top.
Okay.
Let's go Blooming Marsh, Elvis Mystic. Here you go.
and part of that.
Just want to cable manage everything.
Here you go.
Like, I don't really care if this is like
Sure.
I got readings. They gave me 3 days to set this up with
Elves. Archer. Joanne's League. Trigger.
good time.
Go. I have 1 green floating.
Sure.
This can't be taken apart.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not looking to take that apart. It's just more like the wiring.
I can put it on Tuesday early to do it. So if this
Still be out for Tuesday?
yeah, if this Sunday is going to be the last event where major event where we have to do back there, then
Imperious Perfect Reclamation Sage. Reclamation Sage will hit Steel Overseer.
get on.
Imperious Perfect is an overlord. It's a less common one.
My experience.
Other rows you shall get +1/+1, and sure.
Alright, and then this is tap, sorry, and then I'll swing for 3.
A way to
1 to 3. Yep. Go to 17.
Here you go.
preferably I mean, if we can have it to print this, I still have a few number of the stuff that I want. And it was, you remember like, you know, like the big green plastic looking stuff that people put on bookshelves and stuff? I would go green and
Sure.
rubbery. Yeah. You watch what exactly. There's a black version. Okay. But shows no dirt, lasts forever. There's more, right? Correct. And that's what I asked.
Everything's 3 except for this is a 4/3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, plus 6, 18. What's that? I think I have this one.
I would assume so.
What?
Yeah, I would assume so. 1, 2.
I don't know if it's lethal through Dismember, but Dismember causes you to take 5.
Yes.
I guess you got a path.
I'm gonna dismember now. So it's over here. Take 5. Go to 12.
I'm gonna have to do math again. Let's see. This is a 3, this is a 2. Okay. So ignore this guy for a second. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I think this is still lethal. Let's see, so this is 2, 4, 6. These are both 3, so that's another 6. This is a 2, so you could go to 1. Is that how that works? These are all 2s. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm okay if you just go to 1. Because you have to block one of these or else you die, which means you're pretty much blocking this one. Yeah.
I think I agree. Let me just do the math.
8, 9, 10, 11. This is the only block you can have. You can block this one, but then it doesn't trade.
Yeah, I'll block there.
Okay, so you go to 1.
So I go to 1.
There's no easy way to reset these. So this will die, you get 2 Thopters. And then post combat, I'll play a line of rails. You go.
Plain opal. Rolling jar. Currently 6 attackers. Seems like a problem. I'm gonna sack the canteen.
Okay. Actually, for the record, you cannot use it for mana, but you can draw a card.
Play a hanger back. Sure. And cuts.
Yes.
Yes.
You have 0 mana open?
That's right.
Yeah, just turn everything sideways.
Yeah. Oh man, if I was at 1 life, I think I would have been fine.
What could you have done?
I was 2 life.
What could you have done?
So I had Ravager plus Hangerback, which I think is enough to Might even have to survive.
Yeah, I think you survive. I don't know if you can win from there, but you can survive for quite a few turns.
Yeah.
Because at that point, we just sit back and you make tokens and I make tokens with Imperious Perfect and we see what happens.
Well, it doesn't take very many turns before I just kill you in the air.
Oh, that's true. But you do have to balance the flying versus me attacking.
Yeah, but I just need
Yeah.
one. I just need one attack to kill you.
Yeah. At that point, it just becomes draw dependent as to what happens.
Yeah. With the Hangerback and Ravager, I would almost certainly hit lethal the next turn.
Oh, because everything was getting doubled. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea if I was supposed to kill Steel Overseer or kill the enchantment.
Yeah. Probably doesn't matter. I don't actually know which is probably. I think Steel Overseer is probably better. What did you have in play at the time?
Imperious it was cocoing for. I just cocoed after having like 4 dudes.
Yeah.
So my only thought about killing the enchantment was it's better with Hangenback Walker's Steel Archon Ravager, which is really what kills me at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. I think killing the Overseer is right.
Yeah, it was a question of are you trying to go wide or are you trying to go big on one thing? Because going big on one thing, I have a bit of a harder time dealing with I have to deal with the enchantment. But
yeah, what did you sideboard? You don't mind?
2 Rex Sages and 2 Assassin's Trophies, cutting my main decks, 2 main deck Scavenging Oozes and 2 of the Lead the Stembeats.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were bringing in like Stony Silence and stuff, so I brought in 2 Nature's Claim.
I do not have points.
You have I saw the Canopies game 1.
Yes. You play Canopy just because you literally need extra draw cards. Yeah, it was just simply 2 Rex Sages, 2 Assassin's Trophies.
Yeah.
I've seen this play white. The Abzan mana base is terrible though.
Yeah. What are you playing the black for? Just the
Shaman is back in the main.
Yeah.
And then sideboard cards.
Okay.
So like I'm playing the black in the deck besides the Shaman of the pack is for Stain the Mind in the sideboard and Ravenous Straps.
What does Stain the Mind do?
Stain the Mind gets rid of target Terminus from blue-white control players.
You guys want to just keep playing for like 10 minutes?
Sure.
I need to run to the restroom, but then I can.
Yeah.
Do you want to do main deck or sideboard?
Just play main deck, yeah.
Okay. I also have Phoenix on me if you want to play against Phoenix.
I have Phoenix on me also.
What?
I also have Phoenix on me.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
rather play this matchup. This seems more interesting.
Okay. Let me run to the restroom quick, then we can continue. So I cut out my sideboard. So we're pre-board, then we'll just use those. Oh, we should turn the match real quickly too for them.
Yeah.
You want to just go right up there quick?
Yeah.
And I'll shuffle my deck.
Sure.
So do Did you just basically build this with the remnants of KCI?
Yes.
Mostly just the Mox Opals, which is really like half the cost of that deck.
Yeah, it's like, what can I do with these Mox Opals?
Standard affinity, modular affinity, lantern control.
Yeah, this deck is not quite as fun as KCI, but it's pretty fun.
It's another math deck though.
Yeah, I'm not very...
Have you seen the KCI lists where you play like...
I have seen those.
It's really bad, but it's really funny to watch someone try to go off.
I have, yeah.
They go off in such a funny way, because they play the things that reduce the cost of artifacts, like the imprint.
Yeah, they play Sandlot Anvil.
Yes.
Yeah, I have tried it, the deck seems very bad. Yeah, a lot of times you don't even like fully combo, you just hope to mill your opponent out.
Yeah.
And hope they're not playing Dredge. I really don't know how that deck can ever beat Dredge. Like,
I also probably can't beat main deck Emrakul.
it can beat main deck Emrakul, that's fine.
How does it beat main deck Emrakul?
So you still have a spell bomb.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
spell bomb versus Dredge.
what's that?
Yes, spell bomb versus
Well, but the problem is you need to be milling someone.
Oh, that's fair.
When you're comboing, you can mill yourself a lot, but executing the spell bomb combo actually mills an incredibly high number of cards because you have to sacrifice the opal and the spell bomb.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
And then like a thing. Well, sorry, the spell bomb you can sacrifice to itself, but you need to do some. You need to like sacrifice.
Do you want to be on the player draw?
I'll play it.
Okay.
You need to sacrifice something to get back the spell bomb. I think I'll keep.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Scary. Elves. Yep.
No, I don't play you.
We're already done with our actual match.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. In Overseer.
Sure. No blocks.
Good.
Lego?
Yep.
That makes this more interesting. Make a token.
Hey guys, just giving you a heads up. Next round of Modern is starting.
Okay. Good to know. Good luck in your next round.
You too. Alright, Bill, what do you beat on there?
Huh?
This is my hand, what do you play?
Oh my god, don't ask me. Come on.
This was my hand. What was I supposed to play on turn
Walking
3?
Ballista probably.
I don't. So the walk
seems so good against
so,
elves, but
well, it is good, but the problem is it would only be on 2, and I'm not gonna. It would only be on 2 if I did that. Which doesn't act. It's too slow at that point. Like it doesn't kill.
well, with Steel Overseer out.
No. The turn that I played the Steel Overseer.
Oh yeah, you play
Yes,
Overseer.
the turn after
oh,
that.
Yeah, you play Overseer.
The turn after that I play Walking Ballista 100%.
Yeah,
No, I was asking the turn that I played the Overseer.
I mean, I don't know, but I think I agree with the Overseer play.
Well, because the other option, so the other question is, do I just have lethal if I
Yeah, probably.
if I play the Ravager? Did I actually just miss lethal? If I play the Ravager, can I just kill him next turn?
Yeah, you're going on stream.
Oh, no, this is my first time playing this deck.
Don't worry, Jeremy will give you a rundown on how to get, how to get your
Oh no.
shit kicked in on TV, right?
Max. I'm playing Dread. Oh man, I don't know.
If you don't feel comfortable, if you don't want to, I can find somebody else.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You roll my totals, that's great too. No problem there. Please use these dice if you need them. We also have like tokens and mana stuff if you guys want them. It's just helpful for people at home, to visualize. Yeah, you guys have any questions? Call us over. If you guys finish early and you guys want to keep on, and you guys don't feel like keeping on playing, just give us a heads up. We can find someone else to place you guys. Thanks.
Oh, so if we finish our games early,
Yeah, we could just like head off somewhere else, and they'll replace us with someone else. I've never done this before.
Me neither. Don't worry about it. It's kind of cool. I've seen my friends do it, but good luck.
Yeah, you too.
More or less. Let's go. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab 3 land.
Best luck.
You too. Okay, cool. I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep as well. Tactical Sanctum, Mausoleum Wonder. Correct.
What is that?
Mausoleum Wonder, so it has flying, and it has whenever another spirit I control enters the battlefield, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Okay.
And I can sacrifice it to counter target spell, instant or sorcery, unless you pay X, where X is its power.
This is power. Okay. Cool.
These chairs are super comfy though.
Mountain, and I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. And islands. Play Supreme Phantom.
Yep.
So this gets +1/+1
Until end of turn, or
until end of turn. Yep. I'll go to combat.
Sure.
Swing for 3.
Right, because it says plus
Yeah.
one. Cool. We just use that, or do we have to? I don't know how
I
to use
don't know if you have to. 1, 2.
that. And the enter, I guess.
Oh, enter.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Questionable. Open false.
Yeah.
Golem Lecture answer.
Ooh, yeah, you got it.
Go ahead.
Attack. Flooded Strand. Go to combat. Swing for 3. 15. Pass the turn.
Okay. That's not good. Alright, visual.
Cards in hand. I counter now. I'm gonna go to 19.
Okay.
Yeah, ritual resolves.
Okay. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, hey, that's fancy. I guess I'll keep this on here.
Sure.
So I got 3. Storm count of 1 right now. Okay. So that's
That's a 2/2 right now. Yeah, that's fine.
I will add 2 blue.
Okay.
Drawing a card. I have not played a land this turn. Spire Bluff comes out. Guess I'm giving.
I'm gonna cast Spellcaller.
Which says,
So it has Flash and Flying, and it says when it enters the battlefield, I can exile target card with CMC 4 or less.
okay,
And when it leaves the battlefield, sure, you can cast it. So I'm gonna target your gifts.
so I cannot cast it until.
So it's like so it's like exiled until you either bounce it or kill it. At which point it returns.
Then it happens.
Yeah.
But I still okay. That's fine with me, I guess.
Spellcaller enters. Muslim gets +1/+1.
Shift this over a bit? Oh, is the black line?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is now a 3/3.
Okay. That's not fun. I will. Is that a spirit? Or sorry, is that a spirit too?
Yeah. These are all.
Of course it
spirits.
is. Oh, I should have done more research on your deck. I have not had many chances to play against your deck. That's unfortunate. Be risky, not be risky, risky, not be risky. I'm gonna do something stupid. 1, 2, 4.
So you do get one.
Yeah,
for
5. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Thank you for that. Another goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do anything about that.
I'll pass.
Okay.
So you're swinging for 6 right now?
I'm thinking about it.
No, I'm just saying if you.
If I did, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't. Whole.
So
different
1, 2,
language.
3,
I'm trying to-
4, 5, 6.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go to combat.
Okay.
I'll take 6. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Attempt the gifts.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Spellcaller.
Okay. Yep, that resolves.
You do have 1 extra mana floating.
Oh, you're right, because of 2 goblins, so I guess that's nice.
This gets +1, so it's now a 2/3.
That's fun. I'll do it now, actually. I'll just operate it. Go ahead and opt. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll go to 18.
Yep. Guessing this is Band Spirits?
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't played against it, but I think by name we can figure this out.
Yeah.
Yep, Temple Garden.
Go to my turn. Go to combat.
How much is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, yeah. That's game.
Okay.
Shut up. Those gifts and givens, got rid of both of them. That was really not
very lucky on my part.
Unfortunately, my starting hand, it was okay. It wasn't terrible. I didn't draw on anything very nice. Problem.
I did.
Okay, well, this might have to be similar to what I do normally. I guess we. Man spirits. Decided to look over what Jun does. Grixis control yesterday, and I was like, fan spirits. I literally looked at. I was like, okay, we'll do that next time. Nope, mistake.
Oh, this is hard. There's a lot of things that are moderately good.
Yeah, moderately good is about right.
Best luck.
You too.
Would you like to be on play?
Yes.
We're gonna keep?
I'll keep.
I'm going to 6. How long have you been playing Modern?
4 months?
4 months?
Yeah, not too long. I built Storm. Well, yeah, so 4 months ago.
I see. Oh, what did you play before?
Nothing before. This is my first deck, so I've been playing for a little while. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. I was gonna build a new modern deck, and I was like, wait, Modern Horizon is coming out. Not the best time, maybe, to build a new modern deck. Wait till that comes out, see how it changes. You look like me in my last game.
Oh man, this hand is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go to 5.
Oh wow, okay. I don't think I have it on the 5. It's too risky in my opinion.
It's pretty risky. But I don't think I could, I can beat Storm with F5. Or with F6.
Keep on top. Hang on. Shock myself. Down to 18. All Sarah Visions.
Yep.
So draw a card. Scry 2. Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep, okay.
Go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
good. You should look for a basic land, correct?
Just you. Basic land taps.
Yep.
Get my here.
Yep.
Sanctum. Thalia.
Oh. That's not fun.
It's the anti-brawl.
I didn't know that was sideboard was banned. Oh. No. This is not good. So one more?
Oh, one more. Non-creature spells cost one more.
I'll bolt it.
Yeah.
I'll Serum Visions.
Yep.
Go ahead. Dang it.
Pass the turn.
That. Ready ritual?
Yeah.
So I'll have 3 red. And with that, using 3 red, it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna get some given.
Yeah, you got it.
Second. Okay. Metamorphose.
Okay. Yeah, do that. So, graveyard. Take care.
Cool. Then I will Noxious Revival, putting Baral on the top. Is that resolved?
Yeah.
So I'll just leave that up. You can go ahead and go.
Enter turn, I'll flash in Rattle Chains. So it has
does.
flash, flying, and when it enters the battlefield, I can give another spirit I control hexproof, and I can play spirits as if they have flash.
When this one comes to the battlefield, do you give another one hexproof?
Yeah.
But
So
since there's nothing.
yeah, so I'm going to target itself.
Okay, so it has hexproof. Okay, awesome.
And then from now on, as long as this is here, all my spirits have flash.
Okay. And so it has permanent hexproof or until end of turn?
Until end of turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh wait, it's your turn. My bad. Yeah. Sorry.
Draw.
Red flash. Ooh. Yeah, I recognize that. The art at least.
Yeah.
Misty Rainforest.
Go to combat.
Misty Rainforest. Yep. That spiked to like $80, didn't it? Misty Rainforest, I believe.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like insane now. All the fetch lands have gone up.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Well, I think the Raw's good.
Cool. I will. Alright, ritual. And then if you let it resolve, then it would.
Bad matchup, really.
Playing against bad fan spirits, I have no clue. It's bad. You played Athalia, and I got anything with gold.
I'm gonna go to 17.
Oh no, he has response. Bad.
I had a really bad matchup.
Against you what?
Vanifar Paw, but they have a bunch of spell skites and sideboards, so after game 1, if I lose the first game, I'm done.
I lost game 1 because I had no idea what I was doing. And I did terrible. He went down to 5 on his board, so he's having a little.
I'm hanging in there for now.
got it.
Does a hand?
Do something.
So you have the... Sorry, how many was that?
4.
4? Yes. I gave you the recipes. And I gave you the...
I don't have recipes.
Sorry, not the House of Flames. Yeah, that resolves.
Okay. 3 red. Anamorphose.
Yep.
3, 2, 2, draw a card. Anamorphose.
Yep.
I'm gonna go down to 1, then I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. I'm a Metamorphose.
Holy crap. Yeah.
I'm gonna go just up here 1. Is it
Okay.
5. Draw a card. Ritual.
Yep.
5. 6.
You can't make blue.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I had 3 here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Normally have red in the middle. Let's see. Serum Visions.
Can I just get you to pull the...
Oh, even more. Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I keep forgetting the black lines in there.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Serum Vision is good.
Okay, down to 2, up to 7 on the storm count. Draw a card. Draw 2. And then I'll play a Shivan Reef. Land per turn.
Yep.
Gifts ungiven.
Pay for it first?
3. Actually, I'm gonna go tapping this instead and have this 4.
Can I see your graveyard? We're gonna get... Ritual, Castle Flame, Great Shot. Yeah, gifts resolves.
I'll tell you when it's final. I'm just shooting things out there for now. Okay. Yep, those are definitely what I'm gonna do.
Okay. For 8. We got 2 more, so that's 6 red, and then 7 mana. So you can cast it twice. I think you might have messed up already. Yeah, I'll bend these 2 and give you.
Okay.
2.
Okay. Just ritual.
Yep. That's not that.
2, 6. Here. Passive Flames.
It's time to cast Coco.
What does that do?
So look at the top 6 cards. I can put up to 2 creatures with CMC 3 or less.
Onto the battlefield?
Yeah.
Sure. Huck, please.
6.
That's fun.
So spell color and Eidolon of Rhetoric. So it says each player can't cast more than 1 spell per turn.
Are you kidding me? So then I can't play anything else this turn?
I don't believe so.
Oh wow.
We can get a judge calls. Well, I mean, if you do,
It's
even
not
if you
gonna do anything.
can't cast any other spells.
Yeah. Okay. Jeez. That's not fun. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Yeah. Pass.
Okay.
Jeez. That's not good. And it's
Go to combat.
sure.
For 4.
Yep.
Pass turn.
I'll slide a hand from my 1 per turn.
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'll flash in a Supreme Phantom.
Sure.
Go my turn.
Yep. Is that a spirit?
It is.
Of course. Of course, it's spirit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Go to combat.
Sure. How much is that?
So 6, 7.
7. Sure, I'll take 7.
Go ahead.
Okay. Shivan Wreath.
Yeah.
Question is here. Echoing Truth. Return it to your hand. Yeah, I see. That was the only way it could possibly.
I had one out, and
Welcome to Spirits.
Am I bad against spirits? I don't know. So
I'm very
not
lucky.
too good against spirits.
I mean, he has
Yeah.
Thalias and.
Thalia. Yeah, with the Thalia, I can't
Well, let's be
remember.
off that Coco. You also did have the Thalia, which could have maybe had a chance of slowing him down, but I think he had too many rituals, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Want to keep playing?
No. Do you want? I don't know if you want to.
I'm okay. We can move
You
on.
guys can go ahead and come up here if you
We'll
guys
find
want.
If
another.
you want to stay, I'll find somebody else just to change. Are you playing water?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to. Hey, you want to play against me, even?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Play against me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we still have 20 minutes to cover, so you can
Sure. We'll play like 20 games.
Vanillaware cards are awful for me because they can just cord Spellskite and my deck's just done.
Yeah. Yeah, good game. Dang it. I can't believe you did. How many did you put in sideboard?
Let me look. So I put in the Thalias and the.
C-R-I.
So I put in the Thalias, the Eidolon, and the one. My
The
fourth
one?
Thalias.
Are you kidding?
So like I said,
No
you got
way.
I got really lucky there.
Good game, good game. Yeah, that was, I find that kind of funny. Alright. The Echoing Truth, I was like, okay, this is it. I got this. Exactly enough mana. And then, nope. I knew you had it. I knew I was like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Welcome to Spirits Shenanigans.
Yeah. I drew absurdly well that game. Considering it was a multiplied.
But you multiplied.
I did multiply.
No.
Dang it.
I got mana screwed again on my last game, and I had the win in my hands. But I didn't have enough mana to pull
That's
off.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just getting unlucky today.
Check out all my
Compared to 2 weeks ago, I 4-0 with Impact.
Do we need to sign to this?
Yeah, we should. Oh, go ahead and... Dang it, not O2. Alright.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
let's
good
look at
game.
your other matches.
Yeah, thank you, you too. Now I will never ever love Dance Wheels again.
Yeah, that's Spirits for you.
Dang. Dude, I was super close. First game I got trash hand, he got perfect hand. He took both of my gifts ungivens. I was like, really?
Really?
Really? And then second game, damn it, he had a 5-card hand. How did he... Whatever. I guess you both got screwed.
I should have had game 1, but Deputy Detention,
Oh, you
Flicker.
wouldn't get Deputy Detention that
No,
day.
that's it wasn't Spirits. It was Banafar Pod. It's
No, I know Vanderfall Pod. I know it.
It's
That's
very,
the deck I know.
it's pretty strong. It's not.
So you've gotten...
I've
where's
gotten
House
2 bad
Albert?
matchups. I didn't ask. I didn't see. I've gotten 2 bad matchups tonight. It's not a good night for me.
I've gotten... I don't
I
know
mean,
if
you're
Van...
still on track for 3. Van Spirits is one of the highest rated decks because it's
Yeah.
it's the best track.
And it's
Hitting humans.
kind of bad against, clearly.
Huh?
I'm kind of bad against it because he can get rid of anything I want, like flashing stuff out. He has stuff that counters stuff, instants and sorcery,
That's
so
the point of the
it's
deck.
straight up against,
Skullcrawler and
it's definitely against
Skullcrawler and Dahlia.
Yeah.
No, that's just be control. That's the hardest matchup for me. Wait, should we roll?
These are giant dice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck, my good man.
Take one of these hits. Roll.
This is so trash. Roll. I got both empty my warrants.
Wait, do I have a sideboard card here?
No.
I have my sideboard still. Maybe that. Maybe change that real quick. I didn't even realize.
He's sideboarding as we
That would
speak.
have been bad for you, Abel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I had really good cards and
You put an effort. I can retreat this great card. I feel.
well it beats spell spec 2 point.
Yep.
That's what happened. So because if I get grappling or cage, it shuts down his deck basically.
Yeah.
But it's not too good. You know, my matchups today have been a little off, especially playing against you.
Yeah.
It's just a weird matchup.
I really thought I had that second game with Van. Damn it.
No, you.
No, I would have
You
won
got
if he
so
didn't
lucky
draw.
off his Coco.
Oh yeah, so lucky. I'm super pissed. I could have gone to game 3 easily.
Probably
that
lost
would-
game 3 though. Because of his
That's all it is.
six.
Oh,
I'll keep.
down to 5. I've never done that before.
Come on.
People aren't like, this isn't like GP, so nobody's ever saying anything. Did these go on YouTube or something?
This is Twitch.
Twitch.
You can see it if you want to after.
Like, okay, keep
I
get
still haven't
smacked.
played a feature match, but I've been up here once before. I played against Jessica Control.
So do they just choose randomly, or is it
No, it's a certain table you have to play.
5? My bad.
2.
That's not good. Sure, whatever. It's better
Let's
than
try
that.
1.
Oh, you're keeping that.
You're first.
Shit. Maybe shouldn't have kept that. Actually, yes.
Turn this way. They get angry.
Shock myself with steam vents.
Yep.
Sleight of hand.
Yep.
Without question, go ahead.
Penhaven, Glistener, bobble you. Okay. Go ahead, I'll keep, I draw. And then I'll bobble you now. Okay.
Go ahead.
My
lands.
upkeep, I draw, and then draw for turn. Bobble.
You already saw, so.
I'll fetch shot.
Brick the layup. It's the $1 million move with 10 cents. Hello.
We're streaming, so don't get like in this. This goes on Twitch right now.
What do you mean by your streaming?
We streaming on Twitch. You get chosen to get in those.
Okay, so I can't come sit with you guys?
No, not right now.
No, you can't. No.
There's no seats.
See how it is.
What's he doing?
I'll might it.
Yep.
5.
Sure.
Then I'll bobble you. Okay. Yep. I'll keep, I draw 2.
I see. Yeah, I see. I can't draw it. Yep.
So going down to 5 does see sometimes. Yep. I haven't drawn a single Become Immense today. It's been a weird day.
That's not bad, is it? You don't really need it.
Yes, it is. It's my best pump spell. Besides No Hierarch being the best pump spell ever. Sideboard.
Oh, we're gonna. Can we not?
What? I kept drawing all my missions bobbles for some reason.
Yeah, that was good.
We have our standard Saturdays. We are starting up tomorrow. We get rid of Saturday.
Love that.
Standard. Friday show.
When I saw the Death Ritual on top, I was like, oh, they're getting angry.
Hey, but if there's like 3 minutes left, we should de-sideboard, okay?
Oh, yeah.
After this game. So I guess if you both won a game, then you're chosen to be up here.
No. It's random.
No, it's the highest person because Kyle was the highest.
Yeah.
So Kyle was chosen, but then
But you won a game too. It doesn't matter. A lot of people win games. There's a lot of games.
No, I know, it's
going
just
on.
whoever's just randomly chosen to be on the top. Oh shit. That was painful to watch. Although these sleeves still haven't bent at all, which is kind of nice. It's a 60 card deck. No pile shuffling, guys.
Okay.
I'll keep.
Okay.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
Shock myself. Zero visions.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Touch a basic. Play no.
My turn.
Yeah. Shock.
Not good that you're shocked.
What am I gonna do? Infect you?
Yes.
Blade agents. Pass.
Why did you shock me? I am confused. I have no lands. Fuck. Shock myself for one. Yes, ritual. Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, I had a response, but it wouldn't have done anything, so that's fine. Sure.
Big one.
Go ahead. Yeah, this is not going well for me.
Nobles.
Yep.
Spell Skype. Might of Ultrosa.
Oh yeah.
+4, 7.
Yep. Here.
Go ahead.
I don't know what I could draw that could possibly help me. Well, land would help. Well, this game's over. I keep drawing those.
My turn?
I'll swing for one. Oh, no, you're 0-4. Go ahead.
I can keep drawing those if you really want me to. I can also give my unblockable more unblockable.
That was awful. I drew three Gobble Electromancers. I'm like, no, okay.
Do you sideboard time?
Sure. 8 minutes?
One more game? Sideboard
we can probably play
sideboard
the game.
in?
Sure,
Why not?
sure.
We got time.
Quickly. It's just not, just straight up go for it.
It seems like today, like my deck shuffled, so I always draw the same card each time. Do you see? I drew 3 nobles in a row.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I beat you.
Keep.
Alright, I'll keep too. That's really risky. I'll go first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Touch for basic. Noble. Yep. That's good for me.
Very good for you.
Would you like to cut?
Go ahead, by the way.
How many for you?
After this is up.
W. Okay. That's interesting. Draw card.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Still no lands.
Oh, so you found one.
Oh, I did find one. Good.
I'm set. Oh, I should be at 18. Pretty cool.
Draft's probably ending. That's what you really want.
Cut. One slot. Butt shock.
It's game over.
Let's see. I want to see your face when this happens.
I scoop in response.
In response,
I scoop.
So I got 4 mana.
Shock.
On turn.
You shot.
I shocked. I know I did it. Oh wait, when did I know?
You didn't shock yourself.
Oh, I know. Huge mana growth. Paying 2 life. That resolve?
Yes.
Might have old Crosa.
Wow, it resolves.
Let's see how big he is. He's got +6/+6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How did I beat you game 1?
I don't understand how that happened. Okay, time to
sideboard.
Sideboard?
Too many sideboard up here.
I didn't bring in Dispel this time because I didn't think I needed it. Is that Spell Pierce on your, what's it called? Actually do something?
Oh, yeah.
On your Nestor Ritual?
Yeah.
How? What did it stop?
What do you mean?
What did it stop you from doing?
Getting the gifts and giving.
Oh, I was thinking about saving it. I was like, should I save?
No, it was smart. It was super smart because that was my only.
But I could have gotten rid of both of them if you think about it. I should have brought it against you, by the way. Still unable to draw any of them.
So we took all these out because you know that's a smart choice.
I kept trying baubles. I still want to play control with this though. I want to play control with them.
Kyle goes up against you next. Actually, no, that's impossible because he's lost 2. Maybe 3rd, 4th game. If he loses these next 2.
Wait, they have my main deck cards up here?
So yeah,
we didn't play.
Oh, okay.
it's such a tight bit. It squeezes the cards nicely together.
Look at mine.
Yeah, I don't like that as much. It's much easier to figure out.
No one wants to see you play EDH on here. That's the first thing I learned. Because this guy's like, I mean,
Yeah, 2-0 with Jank, which is why I'm like real
Confused.
real confused. Yeah. I mean, it's not like true blue Jank, but it's definitely not your conventional list.
Okay. I roll.
Oh yeah.
9. Less than 9. I will be on the 5. Three.
How are your other matches so far?
Pretty good. I haven't dropped a game yet. Knock on wood.
A single game?
Nope, not yet.
Dang.
So it's only been 2 rounds, so that's not that big a feat.
Yeah, I know, but I imagine you're something fast, hard to react to right now. It's like something. I don't know. I haven't been playing this meta for long enough to like be really good at like figuring out like
the soul reads to people.
Yeah.
I think they're missing. I'm just double checking my math.
It always throws people off because they're just 2 random cards for tokens. It's like,
Here you go, guys.
Thank you very much, sir. Alright. Okay, best luck.
Sure, you too.
Ooh. As much as I love this hand, it must go.
I will keep it.
No lands make that easy.
That's how I think it'd be, right? I mean, you think no lands makes it easy, right?
Yeah. You can cut if you like.
It's up to you.
Swore I put lands in this deck.
Okay if I watch?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, we're live too, so you can like just chill out. He's learning. He's my friend.
Oh, cool. What's he playing tonight?
He's not playing today. He's just trying to assemble his deck and then get in some like casual matches. He doesn't feel comfortable enough yet. He's trying to build burn, which is good because it's low floor, high ceiling.
Yeah.
You got that 5, right?
Yes. I will keep this 5 and then scry bottom. And I've got the 5.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go to 14, shocking myself a couple times.
Oh, great.
And Jace Prince Prodigy.
And I forget what Jace Vince Prodigy does.
I will pull up the oracle.
Awesome, perfect, thank you. I don't have a phone. It's my turn?
Yep. Here's the front side, discard, and then if there are 5 or more cards in my library, it flips to the back. So it draws a card. A looter. And the back side, plus, -2, -0. That, -3 gets a Snapcaster Mage effectively.
Yep.
And the -9 is every time I cast a instant of sorcery.
Yep.
A spell, target opponent puts the top 5 cards.
Go right ahead.
Because they're library. Okay.
Are you activating his ability?
Yeah. Main phase 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Discard Shadow.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
It's minus X, or it gets, sorry, it's a 13/13 with minus X, where X is my life total.
Yep.
So right now it'd be a -1, -1.
Alright.
Pass your turn.
Go ahead. Okay, in response to the draw.
So it's still in my draw step.
Yeah.
Okay. Vendilion Click will resolve. Target?
You. Oh my god, foreign. Okay.
Sorry.
Death Shadow Team with Battle Rage.
Stubborn and Isles. Counter target non-creature spell unless their controller phase 1, or if I can control a creature with power 4 or greater, counter it outright.
Wait, repeat that? Hold on.
So it's a force spike for 1 mana on non-creature spells. And if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, so like Death Shadow, whatever else, just counters the spell outright. So Ferocious. It checks on resolution if there's a 4 power creature under my control.
So counter unless pay 4?
1. If there isn't a creature with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So would you like to take something?
Yeah, I forget how you get your stuff back from the graveyard. I forgot how this deck works. Oh well. Probably hit the. Potentially either hit the Battle Rage or the. Oh, you can hit the Battle Rage back. I'll get the Shadow.
Shadow goes to the bottom of the library, and I draw off the click, right?
Yep.
So we're in main phase 1. Or draw step going to main phase 1.
Yes. Main phase 1.
Thought sees you. Do you want to leave him up, or should I run down?
I can leave him open.
Okay. We're gonna grab.
You take 2 for Thoughtseize.
Yes, so much fun. We're gonna grab the Kitchen Finks.
Alrighty.
Draw this card.
Yep.
Discard Teamer Battle Rage.
Yep.
Jace goes up, targeting the Vendilion Click.
So it goes 1/1, basically?
Yes.
Oh, next turn? Alright.
I'm not passing my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to 9, getting a Watery Grave. And cast a Serum Visions. Cast a Serum Visions. Draw. Bottom those, and Fatal Push. Delta left. And the Jason.
Yep.
Go ahead. Flashback Serum Visions. Results? Yep. Scour myself?
Scour?
Yep. Top season and Angler.
Okay.
Come on, you. Scour myself. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Pick up, go.
This is your end step, by the way.
Sure.
Okay.
Clear. Target Thoughtseize. Fire off Thoughtseize at you.
Okay, in response to the Thoughtseize. Actually, I'll counter draw on the Thoughtseize.
Sure.
This way.
Grimnog Angler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead.
Find yourself a land.
It's definitely gone.
Sure.
When you see it, you'll be like, oh damn, I would have done it.
I have to walk into that. Okay.
5. Second main, take chase up. Pass my turn to you.
Okay. Flash out. Resto. Blinking nothing.
You're before you untap. Crack this. Go to 8. And we're gonna snap push.
Oh, okay. We're just not casting push.
Still in my hand step. Go ahead. Coming up.
Alrighty, go ahead. Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Can I see your great card? Go for it. Okay, and what can the other one, what can that target? It's
Non-creature spells.
Non-creature spells, okay, good.
Right. Main phase 1. Nothing. I'll go to combat and attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for this one.
Sure. Second main. Shadow.
Yeah.
Pick up. Go ahead.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the stack outlet is actually. Yeah. And then your starts
I will with 2 and go ahead.
Bubble myself.
Okay.
Attack Jace.
Attack me or Jace?
Jace.
Okay.
Go upkeep bubble.
Actually, by the time you draw this, yeah, it doesn't synergize all of it.
-3. Target something up.
That's for, or it goes straight up to your hand.
Until I believe it's still into turn. Of that, you may cast target instance or sorcery from your graveyard until end of turn. If it would be put in the graveyard this turn, exile.
Okay.
Land combat.
Like it won't because like
Flash that out.
Before box. Dismember. Take.
Enough.
Take 2. Attaboy, Jace.
I had to decide whether to let him flip or apply pressure.
Huh?
I had to decide whether to let him flip or apply pressure, and I was like,
my first one was he hit me with the highest round. And then like his action attack was just like he basically and it was like switching it around and setting
And player draw.
I'm gonna play.
You got it.
I'll keep.
I have shipped 3 no-land hands. Okay. And scry. You have a play. Draw. Water Grave, Serum Visions. 17. Sorry, I was looking at Autumn. $15, 13, 11, 9 costs. 7. I'm going to take the Packed Exile out of your hand. Pass my turn to you. Go ahead. Five. Good. Response. Go to 4.
Okay, Mary, your third and final round.
Shock Angel.
Okay.
And
The flicker resolves, right?
the flicker resolves, but I'm going to shock you and make you discard before it draws you a card. But we can do it out. So shock that, discard.
Discard 2?
1. It'd be much grosser as a Mind Rotter. Alright. Now you can go. So we're in your main phase, right?
No.
No, I end step.
Your end step.
Yeah. Sorry. Shock you. 6-2 rights.
Yep.
Four cards in hand?
Yep.
Go ahead. That resolves. You target this?
Yep.
Poke you. Race and vision, go.
Okay. Go ahead.
Scour myself main phase.
Alright.
Shadow?
Yep.
It's a 9/9. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Go to 3.
Okay. So it's 10-10?
Yep.
Alrighty.
He's big and mean.
Yep.
Problem myself?
Yep.
Damage?
Yep.
Gonna pass my turn in your upkeep. Boggle triggers. In response to that, I'm going to fetch down to 2.
Alrighty.
Still in your upkeep.
Yep.
Cut if you like, and then I draw and bobble. Still in your upkeep. We're gonna thought scour myself.
Yep.
Still in my upkeep. Or, sorry, your upkeep. Just remember that.
I'm going to protect.
Tapping mana. Summer.
Alright.
Lyra dies.
Yep.
And you go to your draw set.
Yikes. Okay, good.
Back with 10. I'll go to basic.
Is that it?
We're gonna get another 1 mana 10/10 on the board.
Okay.
And it'll be your turn.
Good.
Combat?
Yep.
Summer now?
Okay, move to blocks.
Before blocks. It'll push. Go to 5?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Bounce draw.
Sure.
Sphinx.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Targeting.
1 card in hand?
Yep.
This resolves. I'll target K command. Path resolves.
Okay. Am I gonna repeat kick command before you choose? Yep. Okay.
We're in your main phase.
Okay. -1 launch and counter. Is there a different counter?
Get back Snapcaster Mage. Make you discard a card. And Fatal Push. Untap draw. Go ahead.
naming Snapcaster?
That's fine.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll snap scour.
Yep.
That's corrected. Roll. Go ahead in your upkeep. I'm going to, in your draw step. I'm going to make you discard a card, get back Gurmaging.
Alrighty.
My turn?
I will put your what trip?
What trip down?
We will get to search.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah. As a heads up, we have 13 minutes if this gets to a game 3.
Yep. Good.
Untap. Roll. I'll pass my turn to you after that. 2, 3.
Omens?
Sure.
Good.
Inquisition. Scour myself.
Okay.
What language is that?
This one's, I believe that's Spanish. I've got Portuguese and a couple others. Yep.
Good. Okay.
Both at Teferi.
Okay.
Go 4, pass my turn to you.
Okay. Some stuff all the million click. Take a look around.
Response I will terminate.
Terminate. Million click?
Yes. And you can look at my hand afterwards. A couple of lands that you can't take.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. See the top of the deck?
Yep, let's go.
Good game, Smith.
Good luck to you.
Master deck. That was some modern.
Yep.
I've played a grinding match like that in a minute.
Yep.
You could argue I saw a good portion of the deck there.
Honestly, if I was on the mill game plan, you know,
were very close.
I was pretty close.
That's usually how Teferi is.
You just had all the answers. Like,
Yeah. All my stuff's cheaper than yours.
Yeah.
Lyra, I played to my outs like what?
I know. I was like,
I've got one dismembered main and a terminate out the board.
I know. I was just like,
and I was just like making you sweating your nuts off with the cryptic command in hand, knowing if you untap, you kill me.
Yeah, I know. That was a close one.
That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful game.
I was trying to figure out why you didn't decide to minus the Fury on the Gurmaging.
Yeah,
That's not a winning line.
That's not a win. There's no
He's at
way.
2. Snapcaster can hit it.
Yeah.
Because it's only protection for the player, not the player's planeswalkers.
True.
Yep.
Yep.
So I would have died anyways.
Yeah, you need to find a path there.
I need another like
or Vendilion click to resolve like
yeah, Vendilion click to resolve, and then like maybe a dispel would have been nice there.
Yeah,
I wasn't
did you
gonna
play
get
game 2?
Huh?
Play game 2.
round 2.
Round two. What game did you play? What deck did you play before this?
Oh, I won round 2.
Yeah,
What deck did you play? Yeah.
I played against Reg.
Oh, that's a decent matchup for you.
Yeah, post board it is. It's fantastic.
How'd you go game 1 though?
Game one was pretty close too. This deck turns around really fast.
Yeah, because it's different than blue eye control, but like
That's what I had you on originally for a while.
Yeah, you thought I was on
game
that?
1. Yeah, I thought you were blue eye control.
That's what I play. That's what I used to be playing, and then I'm like, okay, here's the thing. If I'm going 1, 1, and 2 every single time I come here, that's a problem.
Either I'm not very good with this deck, or this deck's not very good. But there's a problem.
no,
The deck's not fast.
That deck's extremely fast. And
my deck was just too
the
slow.
thing with Shadow, there's just the point that do I want to go over my life and the fact that I might just get swung and die?
Oh yeah,
to the
you were at
point where
2. Like,
I was at 2 for a minute.
you were at 2 for a hot minute. It was a long time.
I play Infect, and I was playing Shadow, which I somehow 2-0'd. It's not that good of a matchup for me.
2-0?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do a deck check for somebody that's watching?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Deck check on the death channel.
And I was playing, and
So, what do you want me to do for? Sorry, one second.
Just literally fan it out, keep it between the tape, and just show them the list.
Okay.
basically what happened is he lowered his life so much I was able to Noble Hierarch for 15 and kill him.
Yep, I've seen that before.
Because
it's always fun.
They're like, okay, my life doesn't matter anymore. This should be an easy win for me. And game 1 I swung him, which didn't come off that easily.
Well, everybody loses.
So far.
Huh?
So many times so far.
You got any sleeves?
Yeah. And I don't want
Why'd you increase this?
Because I like really roll.
You should have gotten your dragon shield.
And then you hit dragon shield.
You have the basic clears. I usually run with the mats.
They shuffle this one? They feel really nice. They feel really good.
Wait, whoa.
Was that good?
Actually, it's kind of nice. I'm just gonna hold basic lands and something.
Yeah.
And move this section like.
Okay.
And it like.
Anything touching the tape?
Yeah, don't touch
Okay.
the tape. And then if you have anything weird or spicy in there, explain why you have it.
Okay. Can they hear my voice? Or?
Yeah.
Hello.
This is my.
Hello.
Cal, I back up a little bit just so we can. He has room up.
Yeah.
So the spicy ones here are. It's a pretty simple list to most Shadow. There is a Colgan's Command in the main deck. That's a big factor. It's really just a versatile answer.
Yes, sign it. He wants
Yes.
it.
The second one is Jacevin's Prodigy replacing Faithless Looting, which we saw in game 1 is just bananas.
Yeah.
Against a lot of the fair decks, it's just a card similar to Shadow where it makes the game all about itself.
Yeah. In game 1, I was really like tempted to not let it resolve, or not let it flip.
Yeah.
I had the path in hand.
But a path turn 2 is just so gross in this
Yeah,
matchup.
I know. That's why I was like, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it feels really ugly from your side.
Yeah.
So
I didn't think it'd be too big of a problem, but it definitely was.
yeah, that's one of the things too. It's kind of sneaky because a lot of people don't ever play against a Jacevin's Prodigy in Modern.
Hey Kyle, you want to do
don't
deck I'm building
respect
for
it.
Modern?
Dredge. Or not dredge. This.
So I'm basically done with Dredge. A bunch of Dredge.
You're doing this one.
I'm building Shamans.
Shamans.
It's on the Uprises of Modern deck.
I mean, it can't be going down.
So think about this. So it's humans with the counter synergy, but its Lord is 3 mana. But whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter attacks, it deals 1 damage to that attacking creature or player attacking. And what do you think about Shamans are like things that surprise you. Like Elvish Visionary is a shaman. There's Boss Clan Rat.
A lot of the elves are.
Yeah, and Boss Clan Rat is a tree folk shaman that makes your shaman spells cost 1 less to cast. It's a 2 mana, basically to do that.
Okay.
Rage Fortress is a card that puts a bunch of +1/+1 counters on each shaman you control and enters the
I need a list of this. This is too many cards. Okay.
It's like a, in my opinion, it's a little worse humans that, if you want, it's Jund colors normally.
Okay.
I have no clue what to put in here. So this is like my old Azorius control stuff. And then like I have
So
extras.
you're basically just the blue-white flicker wisp value plan.
Yeah.
No counter spells, just like pass.
I do have counter spells. I have plenty of counter spells.
Okay. Flicker wisp not being in the deck makes sense because of the Rising Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just gut shot's too good.
Yep. And that's what my deck. I'm surprised I 202 Phoenix decks just got shot.
I don't know how well like the land hate does because like you pull off colors.
I've really hated spreading seas in general in Modern. Right now, especially because it's 1 billion miles per hour. Like it's only really good against Amulet. And who are you happy to? Who do you want to board it in against? Like control mirrors. Hit off, like turn off Celestial Colonnade, and that's not that exciting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't have it in.
Yeah, Spreading Seas is just like it's one of those cards that control players needed to learn is bad.
I've been deciding, like contemplating which Gideon to run, whether it's Ally or
This thing was disgusting in Standard, although Trials is fantastic against particularly Shadow because it locks down one threat and you force me to play multiple threats, and it's much harder to protect them that way, especially when you're running...
Someone asked why you like Serum Visions over Ops and Sleight of Hand.
You see more cards. Sleight of Hand is really slow and a little bit awkward and clunky with the deck. Yeah, Serum Visions, and its best job is letting you hit your second land drop because, right, in my other matches I kept multiple one-landers and ran away with games. Against Storm, I had like 2 removals, like 3 Snapcaster Mage, 2 Stubborn Nile, and I was just waiting for a Tasker to be able to come down. And like, I got it down turn 3.
I haven't seen a single Tasker.
I only have 1.
Oh, you?
3 Gurmag Angler. Tasker being legendary means you can't run multiples of it, and some people actually don't even run it at all.
Yeah.
Against the mana bases that don't deal themselves a point, it's slower. It's easier to turn 2 because you don't need Thought Scour and 2 fetch lands.
Yep.
Where you can go like Bobble, Thoughtseize on 1, and then one other spell puts 4 cards in your graveyard, so 1 Street Wraith and you're there for a turn 2 Tasker, whereas you need 2 Street Wraiths or 2 0-mana effects. Yeah.
That's almost like Infect for me. It's just get your big treasure out as soon as you can.
Yeah. So your backup plan is this deck, instead of being an Infect deck, is your Grixis Control.
Yeah.
Which is just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't work against me.
I was playing Grixis Control before Shadow was a thing.
Yeah. Shadow, this idea of Shadow being, it came out of nowhere kind of with the meta. Like, everyone was like, oh, this card's terrible. And then someone made a deck around it and it was so good.
Yeah, like 8-Rack had it in its sideboard as like a 2-of occasionally.
Justin, they want to know why you like Serum Visions over Sleight of Hand and Opt.
Yes, we were just talking about that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you, though, Kubo. You're appreciated and valued.
Yep. That's why I run 3 Serum Visions, 1 Opt, because they don't have the Serum Vision.
Yeah, and you're not running a Terminus package, so the value out of Opt doesn't matter.
Yeah. And I tap out more often for Planeswalkers, too, so it's definitely more.
That's the first time I've ever seen someone ask for a deck tech after you heard.
Yeah, that was weird. No, it doesn't hurt. It's Grixis Shadow.
Did we win?
Yes. Haven't dropped the map, or haven't dropped a game. Excellent. 306.
I want to play against Control for some reason. Huh? I want to play against Control for some reason.
I do not.
I want to lose?
No, I wanted to try my sideboard.
What, did I tease you too much?
Oh no, like true blue-eye control is a really bad matchup. Since you have creatures that makes my spot removal live, it's really hard for you to... This matchup's a lot better than straight control.
Yeah. That's my only downside is your matchup, and then Storm is much worse for me.
Less interaction, yeah. Things like Infect.
Infect isn't as bad because I
Infect isn't that bad. I've played it multiple times just because being able to hold up mana for a counter spell or path when I'm trying to get my big pump spells on is pretty disgusting. And especially Cryptic. Cryptic shuts down a lot of my deck because a lot of my cards are +4/+4 but only during my main phase.
Yeah. So like the humans and the spirits matchup are a whole lot nicer. Like without playing a bunch of main deck wrath effects, you lose a lot of equity there.
I do run 3.
Which is so weird to me. I guess Settle the Wreckage. That one makes sense. Yes? More questions?
Justin running ley lines or surgical, and why does he like one over the other?
I have both in my sideboard. 3 Leyline of the Void, 2 Surgical Extraction. They're a little bit of a
I can see it. I can see it. I'm not treating you well. Leave him in the car.
Yeah, like
you know what? You don't want to be on the top 10 cards in my deck? Then you can just stay in the car.
Yeah, and think about what you did.
Yeah, exactly. Can't listen to the radio.
My Phoenix is around timeout now. Alright, good luck.
Thanks, you as well. Okay.
Okay.
Guess I could have thought about what you were on and realized that Aussie's hand is not good. Okay, it's 4-4. This is just another 4-4. There we go. I'll take the whichever 4-4 you don't want.
Sounds good.
That's true.
You're at,
Let me.
I got you. Go ahead.
Here you go.
Red. Booty. With the red, I'll have a swiggy.
Sure.
Go to combat. Mm-hmm. Go to attacks. I'll pass you up there.
Okay, I'm gonna finish.
Alright.
Thanks.
Yep.
Position? I'll take this year.
Red.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's make it.
Sure. And it's 4-4 instant or sorcery?
Sorcery.
Okay.
Pass you.
Sure. I'll play Lingering Souls.
Okay.
Get 2 spirits, here you go.
Or 4-4. Good.
I'm gonna flashback your Souls. 2 dudes, you go. Four cool?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna raise the alarm. Sure. Go to combat? Spectral?
Sure.
3 spirits, you go.
Looting?
Yeah.
All lane blade.
Sure.
Late stage?
Yeah.
Play land off SC.
Start inside visiting?
Yeah.
Well, last week they had me on the feature match on the round. Yeah. I think I lost like 7-8 times in a row. So little redemption.
Yeah, definitely.
You like your bracket.
I was like super tired playing extra action for him.
Always. Huge.
The rarities are so fucking retarded. I was looking at the Wikipedia page and I was like, what the fuck is I'm a force rare? Why is this a thing? Okay. Stella and my house here. I know, like you just like imagine like green seller like you know I like $5,000 you only need like $5,000 and you just slam it on the table.
You have legacy on you? You have legacy on you? And leave the camera on. I'm gonna play.
No idea how you board.
Me? Yeah. Me either, apparently. It's not a common matchup, so.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Some decks like play Pyroclasm or like Kozilek's Return to kill your Firewalker.
Yeah.
Or your also your
right, Oriox.
Yeah.
I must have too. I could go game.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks, Visual.
Thank you.
I have that one dude that has haste and it's red like you want to finish the better good. If I go down to one,
I'll keep this.
I got down to one, but I got no game.
Windbrisk Kites is a strong land, but
not by itself.
Not by itself.
Yeah, my draw was like good that game, but
The couple discard spells were pretty good.
Yeah, the discard spells lined up nicely, and then I had the removal spell, or like the exile effect with kinetics, like just was lined up really good. Yikes. Sure.
Good. Good.
Well, it's probably not good enough to bring in, but maybe we'll do something.
Good.
Yikes. Nice turn to go. Let's see, fourth goal. I'll take the fourth goal. Pastor.
Good.
You're good. Alright. Yeah.
That's you.
Okay, end of turn. Here's the end. Here's the end. Spectral. Got 3 spirits, you go. No ones. Gotcha. Alright, I'll take this. Combat. Circle. Good. This doesn't trigger anything, right?
Nope.
Sure.
Just one.
Okay.
Good.
Combat. Yep. X. Another spectrum? Sure. You're good.
Go ahead.
Intangible version?
Yes. Not really. Thank you.
Care to play again, or are you trying to go play Legacy?
Rather play Legacy if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, thank you.
As long as the viewers have something to watch.
I do agree. See, that's what I said. I was going back to this thing.
How's Rest in Peace against you? I mean, it clearly worked out though. So it's good.
Yeah.
I should probably bring in like all my copies, or
No, I think 2 is right.
2's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess since you have Bedlam Reveler as well, that's and the looting, it's probably enough.
It's better against me than it is the blue-red version.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of knew that people were like super high on the blue-red version, so that's why I wasn't. But it makes sense.
Yeah.